the rest of the team.
Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Hearts versus RFS in the Uefa Conference League, folks. Hopefully they can get the 3 points because they desperately need it.
Not gone the way of either side tonight in Gorgie. Progression into the Europa Conference League knockout stages is no longer on the cards. It's all about though tonight and continuing to
Come on, boys! Win!
Stage for both Hearts and Midlothian and RFS. And Tynecastle Park will make its voice heard tonight as Hearts look for a first group stage victory here. 2 games to go for Hearts in Group A, and it really has been quite the
Give you a lineup, folks. This is your RFS lineup. And here is your lineup for Hearts, folks. Oi! Frank! Cheeky little bugger trying to doing naughtiness behind my back. Oh, you absolute naughty dog. Yeah?
Demands of European competition have certainly put a strain on the Hearts squad, but they would not.
Do you want to go out for wee-wees quickly? I'm going to pop off. Just quickly, folks, I'm going to try and let him go out for this toilet, for this break. Well, you go out for your wee-wees. I've got the lineup so for this folks, so else can get the win.
In their places, Michael Smith and Josh Ginnelly have made it after both withdrawn against Celtic. Lawrence Shanklin came on here on Saturday to deadly effect. He became the first domestic player to score a hat-trick against Celtic since Frank McDougall for Aberdeen in 1985. The squad looking to give the home support something to cheer after those who were fortunate enough to go to Riga and Florence had memories for a lifetime. The officials come from Belgium. The man with the whistle from Drika.
Sorry about that, folks. I apologise. That was a waste of pumping time.
Latvian internationals who start, but there is an international flavour with the likes of Gambian Alfuseni Jata and Brazilian Emerson. Tomas Šimkovic was sent off on matchday 3 against Istanbul Başakşehir, so he returns from suspension and will look to provide chances for top scorers.
Hi, Pilot, how are you doing?
To his name so far this season, Lawrence Shanklin's already up to 9. 2 of those coming in Europe, including the opener from the spot in Riga that saw Hearts go on to win 2-0, but it was his hat-trick here against Celtic at the weekend, which certainly impressed. Craig Gordon, Stephen Kingsley, Alex Cochrane, and Barry Mackay have now started all 5 games in Group A. Progression may not be possible anymore, but still plenty to play for, and these nights are to be savoured. They don't come along every season. Hearts and Midlothian look to continue to enjoy.
The game is underway, folks. Hearts versus RFS.
Looking to make their mark in the Europa Conference League.
Hello, Cammy. How are you doing? Hopefully, it's be a good stream and a good result at the end of it. If we lose, it'll be a shock.
Just how dangerous a striker he is.
no doubt, Rory, you said it. Of course they can't qualify, but they have to ignite their season. They've been slow starters, haven't won enough games. So tonight's about finding a bit of form individually first and foremost, and also finding it as a team.
This would have been the game that before the the group started to play out. This would have been the one that they would have looked at and earmarked as a three-pointer. You would think.
Absolutely, but then you look at their form. RFS certainly won't have any fears coming here tonight. It's not as if Hearts' form's been that good that they can be intimidated. So I think it sets it up nicely that both teams will go after the game.
Morosh, former Latvian international. As I said, 2 yellow cards saw him dismissed in the game in Riga between these two teams. It was a frustrating night for Riga football Skola. RFS as they're known for short, making their first European or full continental season, but they have taken points off the big two in the group, holding Başakşehir and Fiorentina to draws, and looking for a memorable night themselves in Edinburgh.
Which I have to say is remarkable, thinking RFS have taken points off Fiorentina and Başakşehir, because in all honesty Hearts haven't got anywhere near them, and I think Hearts are a much better side than RFS. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, how ambitious RFS will be tonight. It's different than it was in Riga. They play with a back three.
Opportunity for Illich.
Since we got knocked out, the fans are very passionate, and that's what I like.
Experience 35.
Yeah, just wait and see.
Chata knocks it back. Well read by Alex Cochrane. Shurikins gives it back to Lupuscek and the goalkeeper Steinbors. Well won.
That's a ball. That's a ball. Good. Game.
What a start!
Oh, he does. 4 minutes in. Oh, we're 1-0 up. Oh, he's proving me wrong, Warren Shank. Can you imagine Manchester finally scored a goal, you? Hey! What bad defending by RFS that is. Went straight for the middle of 2 defenders, shouldn't. And that is Hearts 1, RFS 0, folks.
He really was. Like tonight, that's a wonderful start. Just this place needed. I wonder would it be a little bit subdued knowing they're out of the competition. Absolutely not. Terrific start for Hearts.
And it looks like the keeper's injured or something.
Well, adding injury to insult, Pavel Steinbors has picked up an injury as Lawrence Shanklin slid in for his second goal of the competition, both coming against RFS. He's up to 10 into double figures since joining Heart of Midlothian.
And it's so hard for defenders, Rory, to defend that type of cross. The ideal start for Robbie Nielsen, that's what he wanted. He started well against Celtic at the weekend, they've started well again tonight. Use the energy coming from the stands. But as a defender, when you're tracking towards your own goal and the ball's fizzing in front of you, it's very difficult.
Just keep your questions coming, folks.
The striker is always in the ascendancy. And Lawrence Shanklin, he loves nothing more than scoring within that double 6-yard box. That's when he comes alive.
Well, it's certainly a sore one for the goalkeeper Steinbors. 37-year-old clattered by Shanklin, who had his eyes on the ball all the way.
I'm sure that 37-year-old body of Steinbors has had a few kicks in the midriff for you, that's for sure. Lawrence Shanklin won't mind.
You know, you can imagine some fans maybe turning up, approaching kickoff, seeing the result in Florence and maybe being a bit downhearted, but do you know what, it hasn't been a trait of these Hearts supporters to allow themselves to become subdued by events that are going around them. They loved their night in Florence, they loved their night in Riga, and they'll love their night in Istanbul, and certainly tonight they're enjoying it so far here.
Well, I said earlier on, they probably haven't had the chance to celebrate enough victories this season. So when you come into a game and believe in you are better than the opposition, and you should win it, it brings an extra edge to the fans, it brings an extra edge to the players. And certainly in the opening spell, it's only the opening spell, but they've been really sharp, they've been dynamic, and they're carrying on the good work in an attacking sense that they had in the weekend against Celtic.
Robbie Nielsen will certainly hope that it continues tonight and becomes the spark for the rest of the season, which has just stuttered. That's neat. Here goes Halliday out to Ginelli, the man who provided the cross. Back it comes to Halliday, trying to clip one through and looking for George Grant.
It's amazing when you're searching for confidence and morale's low, football is difficult and complicated. Suddenly you get an early goal, Tynecastle comes alive, and the natural instincts of football players come alive. They take good touches, they make good passes, and it looks natural again for them.
So for Peter Marish, over checking.
Hello, how are you doing? Hope everyone's enjoying the stream. If any of you guys like Lawrence Shanklin put hearts 1 up.
Shut up. It's a good pick out for Ilic. Here's a real handful, the Serbian striker. It will be a corner kick for RFS.
This has been an issue for Hearts.
Still a lot of time, but we look very good. A lot from narrowly losing from Celtic to win against RFS. And if you guys want to go and watch, if you guys have missed any of the action, there will be highlights or little clips on the line. Thank the Lord. Nearly 1-1. RFS nearly scored, folks. So go on the channel, you'll see the highlight on there, or go and look on the Football Live Watch Along Clips playlist, and it'll be on there, folks.
Grant, that's a fantastic ball as Shanklin runs the channel.
Go on. Ah.
But cut out just as Ginelli made his way into the box.
Receiving the goals on that side of the pitch, it was the exact same in Riga. Barry Mackay's too wide on the left-hand side. The minute Lawrence Shanklin ends up in the right channel, Barry Mackay has to be the centre forward. He's got to be central in the play to try and fill the box. He's got to learn to get out of the back post, be involved in the box, gets you goals. How often do we set Craig Gordon? We usually talk about which minute he'll make his good save in. That's how regular it happens for him.
Well, the other one that we come up with all the time is a man on the post. So between the two of them, I'm not exactly sure who's got the touch there, but between Gordon and Grant, they've saved a goal. Grant back to Michael Smith, who came off against Celtic, but fit enough, recovered in time.
Hello, Callum, how are you doing? 1-0 Hearts, a good start for the boys.
Rather lengthy here at Tynecastle.
What win for Chelsea women last night? Yeah,
Cochrane.
not bad, but
Mackay fancying a run.
that's yesterday. We focus on this game today.
Well, this will hopefully
And we'll keep you involved in the other game, which is West Ham versus, I think it's Silkeborg at home, the London Stadium. Keep an eye on how they get on. That's 0-0, folks. And Man United are 0-0 against Sheriff. Come on, Hearts.
Kingsley.
Go on.
Holiday. Took it on the turn. Cochrane.
That's a good pass.
Gets the run from Grant.
Oh.
Back to Halliday.
Oh, take that. So good fortune.
Well, tonight
But that's what we actually need. Hearts 2. RFS 0. That could be game over before it's even got started. And the Holiday with the goal, folks.
Initially to receive the ball is high. It causes RFS problems in midfield, but he doesn't stand and watch. He goes and gets involved, and let's be honest, he gets a huge slice of luck. I think it's Jagodinskis, the ball comes off in the end, and the Holiday won't mind. Certainly the tank cast ball, faithful don't mind. This is the performance the Heart fans have been waiting for. This is the intensity and the drive and the quality they've expected from day one in the season. And it's ideal for them to be ahead. The confidence is now flowing through the jerseys in maroon.
And Andy Halliday with the first European goal.
But at least it's an actual win.
In the derby against Hibernian. And now Ginelli. Jata slides in to hold the Englishman.
But
Listen for the response from the stands.
what still surprises me that we couldn't go and get anything from both the games against the big two, but RFS have got a point against both.
Amazing how quickly confidence can suddenly start flowing through players. I'd said it in an attacking sense of
Yeah, but the only problem is they can't beat us. That's the only difference.
when they were great going forward. Of course, you need to plug the holes at the back. When you get Ginelli, you get Shankland, you get Mackay, you get Holiday. In form, in the mood, full of energy.
That won't happen this shite.
Stephen Kingsley's left boot.
My word would be, or the phrase is, I would eat my own hat.
Could he?
Kingsley short to Mackay.
No, I'm just saying it. Or in other case, I would eat my own words.
Yeah, I didn't think it was very ambitious for Stephen Kingsley to be shooting from there.
Yeah, Shankland scored and Andy Halliday.
So he flies and Brinkler. Maybe just stood in his foot after he had the shot.
Well, there is a small band of supporters who have made the way over from Riga. A tough start for them. Kingsley.
To be honest, we've had a lot of injured players. We still have Boyce out for the season. Yeah, we know Beningham's out for most of the season, and a few others will be back next month or so. It's not good enough. He had injuries literally before a European campaign started. It's not good enough.
Higher up the pitch, which gives the Hearts defenders more space to play into.
Kingsley back to Civic.
But just keep your questions coming, folks.
Hearts racing forward
I'll keep you
again.
informed on the other scores as they go in. Still Mayer 0, Sheriff 0, and I think it is still West Ham 0, Silkeborg 0.
Halliday in the middle. Grant joining him.
That's a ball. Go on. Ah.
And this time Steinmore can hold on.
Yeah, they're enjoying themselves.
The keeper actually saved something.
Maroon jerseys in the box. There's 5 in the box trying to make things happen. That tells you about the mood of the player. Tells you about the mood of the squad. They all believe they can score. They all want to score. They want to be part of this tonight. To try and use this as a stepping stone or the springboard for the kick on between now and the World Cup break.
Robert, do you need to this ranking from the guy who made his own song?
Kingsley was a bit of a from Smith and
No, but the one thing I still love is when he did that series with
Prophet.
Rob Beckett. That is the funniest thing on planet Earth.
Jata. Lupus.
But you want to know what's the best one? And me and you were cracking up about it when they were doing the canoeing.
Play.
When they were trying to do the canoeing and they absolutely failed. Yeah.
Not making memories.
I remember that. And then you, and like Ranganathan,
For European football to return.
because Ranganathan basically, when you're from that part of the world, you basically got a knack for cricket because it's. Why do you like he looks like he's hard? Well, it's a motivational speech. Yeah, you're gonna need it because I've known a few bouncers in my time.
For continental qualification. This is a squad certainly good enough to pull that back.
Yeah, and basically before my dad was in the army, he used to actually be a bouncer before being a barman. And Jason Status is actually quite a good group. Oh, what a touch! Shoot! Oh! Don't give it to Shank when you might shank it.
Some of the plays been terrific. The interplay in midfield, the rotation, the range of passing, and people wanting to run forward. People know if they go forward, they can get involved in the game. RFS are really.
Please don't say that's one of their songs. Because I know if it was me and I saw them, I would be singing one of their songs because their songs are iconic. Some of them. And they just recently brought out a new song not that long ago.
Once again, is Shimkovic with the outside of the boot. It's Jata.
That was with Swedish House Mafia. Something weird, to be honest, like that. Many people injured are a bit weird. How we had most of our first team. It made no sense with that sentence. But hey-oh. Oh, good song. Right, Rangan. Oh no. Can he actually? Oh man, this is going into a nightclub. No thought I'll see the day. Why does he feel like he's on a motorbike? All the positions have been taught. Yeah, well, you know. I just think it's funny. No, but you got to think. Rob Beckett got himself drunk during the Euros, and he ended up breaking one of the seats at Wembley. Celebrating England getting through. I love that. I wish someone filmed it because that would have been bounce. It'd be funny to. I just think it's funny. The one thing I would love to see is the video of him eating the KFC outside the police station, and you'd be able to see him how absolutely pissed he is. But then he had to pay for the cost of the broken seat. Hearts are like Celtic, whose field have been demoted down to the sewers on match days. Rangers field are fantastic on the dry and warm. What are you on about, you And this is coming from someone who supports Grantham shitty ass Grantham down shite. And they couldn't beat Ponty. And Ponty are above you in the league.
It's just flowing through their veins. They're enjoying their football. Everyone wants a touch of the ball. Everyone wants to get involved. Can only be good signs moving forward. Although it's still early in the game, I have to say I'm really enjoying what I'm watching.
So literally he can't talk because his team couldn't be Pontefract when he was given all the big one.
Nicely for Friesenbichler. Now Emerson. Chimkovic. Read by Janelli, tracking back well, showing the hunger.
So I'll give the table a look in a moment, folks.
Janelli looking for some help.
And the table is Pontefract are 5th and Grantham Town are 11th.
Bit of a struggle for Victor's Morosh of late.
There you go.
1 win and 6 for
Grantham are 11th, Pontefract are 5th.
well behind in the domestic league, sitting 3rd. Valmiera leading the way.
So there we go. We know who's the better team now.
Sitting in 2nd place, but it's a 7-point lead for Valmiera.
Their aim coming tonight,
Oh, what a night.
hard to play.
Grantham Town are so fucking shy.
On the counter-attack.
Oh, what a night.
Cowboys here have delivered.
Oh my god. I can't wait to tell you this.
Of course, Shanklin again.
You put in Riley, he talks a lot of shit, where's Grantham in the league? And he goes, you can go and pee off. We have got a gingerbread burger, which is double. What the fuck? Why do you want to know about some shitty ass burger, you oh. Who cares about a burger? He said, though the, who wants to know about Grantham on the 23s? And also, there's someone who's one of my regulars, which is Cammy, has gone, to be honest, you are spitting facts. Which means you are saying the right things. Because he's one of the regulars to my stream, so who cares about Grantham Town's first team, and who cares about the under 23s? Because they'll just lose too. Like every one of their clubs. I hope their club gets relegated.
RFS, Emerson.
What a block.
And a shot blocked by Smith on the line as Friesenbichler looked to get one back for RFS.
Just a warning sign for Kiel.
No.
Yes, they're enjoying themselves, but you've still got to be competent in your work. You don't want to give RFS anything to hang on to or get the hold of.
Oh my god. Oh no. There's some okay guys, I've got a bit of some news to tell you that's football related but not in a good sense. I'm going to tell you guys. And this is reports in a mass. Some people I'm going to call mass, I can't say the word because I don't want to get demonetized, but 1 dead, several injured, including one of the injured players in a mass attack, was actually on loan Arsenal player Pablo Mari was involved in that, and I think he's one of the injured people, which I don't want to happen to any football in any way. Goes, Cammy, don't think about this yet. We did go. He's now. He's giving the big one. He's giving it the big one. You're gonna laugh in a minute. He goes, we did go to 10 men against Pontefract side over the weekend, but we will go back to the Premier League division. He said we'll go back to the Premier Division of the Premier League. You can't. You're 11th. Ponty are 5th. So if the season ended now, you would be staying in the league, and Ponty will be in the playoffs. So shove up your ass, call it good night, and bugger off. And see, look, my regular who goes, who asks? No one asked about food. Our foods are way better than ours. Food doesn't count to play on the football pitch. Way hard to beat. Easy would be Grantham. He goes, lone Arsenal shite. Let's send our thoughts and prayers to those affected. That is true. I won't say what what it's called because I don't want to also get demonetized as well.
Long injury list. The likes of Beningame,
But
Kyle Rose, Gary Mackay,
a lot of
Stephen
cobblers.
Peter Haring,
We're not Northampton Town.
Stephen Humphreys.
That's the thing, you know, Robbie Nielsen's had to continually
Get back to you guys in a minute. Just going to go and do the highlight clip for that second goal for Hearts for you guys for the channel.
games. But ideally, Robbie would like to have rotated a little bit more, but unfortunately, due to the injury situation, he hasn't been able to do that.
Who cares about ticket costs and a season ticket? All that matters is on the pitch.
Michael Smith out to Josh Ginnelly. Craig Gordon straight out of play though. Hearts inviting their own problems there, and Craig Gordon not too happy with the ball back to him.
Oh no. Oh my god, this guy literally is an idiot.
20 yards, Craig Gordon can
If you're not careful, you'll get banned.
play it into the channel, give it to Shanklin.
Because I'll make sure of it. Saying your team can go back to the league below, they're not that shite to go down there.
Kingsley won it well.
They actually like they're actually going somewhere.
Made sure it was
Oh my god! That is brutal.
against
Can I save you right?
last season. Played every minute in Group A.
Oh my god! Will your mum will be there by any chance? Someone just went rip. My guy, you should leave. You've just been sent down a rabbit hole that you cannot get out of. Right.
The English
It's even better. You took it down a notch. You took it down a notch.
ultimate, and of course
Ah.
from Istanbul with Başakşehir.
Oh my god. If you ever in the Prem, you can chat anything. That is true.
Šumković through to Ilić, but
Oh man, it makes me laugh.
against the centre forward.
Yeah, you have to say they've started to grow into the game a little bit more, having the RFS in the last 10 minutes or so.
Oh my god, I've never felt so laughable in all my life.
Reisenbeekler, Ilić had more of an influence. Emerson on the left-hand side. You can see clearly he's offside. Don't need VAR for that tonight. Saying that, it certainly complicates the offside rule, put it that way.
Halliday was expecting Mackay to be slightly further back. Towards Panic, just had to stretch. Up it to Emerson now. Keogh will break for Mackay, who gave Halliday the shout. Ginnelly, three in the middle. Drop back to Mackay. Smith now. Ginnelli. Hearts decide to wait for their moment. Michael Smith. Barry Mackay.
Did this guy like literally causing drama?
Barry Mackay has now run out of options. He has to do it himself. Slip through to Ginnelli, who almost
Oh my god.
was given against Peter Marish.
I have to say, I thought it was a clean
Your team is a shite house joint with Sheffield United and Brighton combined.
A little bit hard done by. He clearly nicks the ball away. I don't know if it was Jata who's tackling from behind. The referee's given the foul for, but I said earlier on.
Grantham Town, that's a fucking shite.
Well within his range.
Oh, what a night. What a night, oh, what a night.
With the quality that Stephen Kingsley
Oh, what a night.
in that left boot,
Oh, what a night.
can't really rule him out from anywhere.
Come on, Arts. I'm gonna have a look in a minute.
Stephen Kingsley.
Oh!
Oh, it was a cracker, but it was matched by the sideboard.
It was almost pinpoint accuracy, it really was.
Your mum's single, isn't she?
Clearly watched some of the action of Stephen Kingsley in the past.
Oh my God.
Left-hand top corner. Makes a good
You be careful, you're gonna get you'll get timed out, alright? Be careful.
It's been quite a half hour for Hearts.
I'm asking for a friend.
2-0 lead that they have.
So move over, Chesterfield, because it's 2 for Tuesday. Yep, we are talking about how many people go to a game at home and away.
Kai. Cochran.
Wow,
Nice
is this guy thick?
The final touch comes off the Hearts winger and out for the goal kick.
Yeah, I can see what he was trying to do there. He was trying to stand
This guy just likes talking the most randomest stuff.
Santana gets caught ball watching.
He doesn't even.
Trying to stand up to the back post. But Toby Civic and Robbie Nielsen will be hoping for a big performance.
Oh,
Overwhelming at times this season.
oh, I don't know.
He's at his best. Hearts are good.
Come from down, oh, shite.
Looks for the corner, but it's
Oh, what a night.
into the mid-range.
Come from town, are getting relegated. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a night.
Read it. And as Kingsley goes down, will be a Hawks free kick. And the referee just asked for a bit of calm for Milic.
Josh Janelle,
Oh, please don't think they gave him more brutal.
Shatter just slips in midfield. I just wonder
And he,
if they have rolled at their own
even my regular gone, yes, he is thick.
when you're wanting goals. Probably didn't even see Lauren Shankland.
Have you not realised since he started chatting shy, I'm not bothered if my team loses? You want to know why? Because I'm talking to your mum every day.
Drawing the ball out to the right-hand side from Mackay. In towards Shanklin, holds off his man well. Halliday
He always says, oh,
just goes into the
he's already said we will go back up.
front once again. Well forward.
He says we got the best manager, the pride of Lincolnshire.
He's getting better with age. His hold-up play, his link-up play. He's not as selfish as what he once was.
Oh, who cares? Who cares about all that?
Unable to take the ball with him. Civic plays it off the striker.
Yep, he definitely is fit because he doesn't get banter.
You know, Robbie Nielsen at times this season when he's been missing defenders, he hasn't put him in, he hasn't played him. He was probably forced to put him on in Fiorentina. Himself very well, albeit Hearts lost the game. And he's stayed in the team ever since, so he reinvented himself, shall we say.
Shimkovic deflected.
Oh, nearly go for RFS, folks.
Gordon was beaten, but relieved to see the ball go wide.
And Hearts have the best free kick taker. Now that's facts. Woo! He cannot stop at that. If that guy talks at the ball.
Lapses from Hearts in the last 5 or 10 minutes.
You're Ricky Miller. And we don't give a shite. Come on, Hearts.
Problem with the spray, I think, for the referee.
You're fit, let's be fair, because there's more sense in my left pocket than you.
Problem with the last one, and again, Craig Gordon forced into a save at his near post.
That's effing facts there. I hope you mum.
On the chase. Civic rather trying to cover the danger.
Oh.
From the corner kick, I'm not too sure if it was an RFS player who got a touch or it was a Hearts player. What was it? It was
Here we don't.
Ginelli, I think, it deflects off, whether it's an arm by his side. It is actually an arm by his side, and Craig Gordon had to be alert. Wasn't a great ball in, but when you're a side who conceded a few goals,
He's deluded and likes causing drama.
The two sides that have had the fewest attempts on goal in the Europa Conference League this season. But they're looking to
He put Hearts, Man United, Sheffield will be relegated at the end of the season. I approve we win trophies. The main fact is your mum is going on a date with me on Saturday. Woo! I'll pretty... The last time they won a league trophy was 2012-13. That is definitely shite. You're just going to go downhill and downhill. I'll laugh so much, your club will get liquidated. And we'll have to listen to him moaning. Oh, Grantham Town is this, Grantham Town's that. Oh, we don't... Oh, we got the best burger this, we got the best burger that. Who cares about food? He said no one cares, are you playing in the Prem? He put glory supporter. You are dumb. Alright. Oh, here we go. He goes, F off. Since then, we have been in the Premier Division of the pitching North Premier League for a decade. Who gives two craps? You're shit anyway, so accept the facts. You're not good now. Accept it. Yep. My regular is spot on. Football is about on the pitch, not about food. I'm gonna bang your mum. Who cares about your factory mouth? Oh no, I'm gonna get. And I'm literally gonna get. I'm gonna get in trouble. He's saying we are not shite. You are shite because you're below. Yeah. And because they are shite. Literally, my regular has literally gone and said good goal. So it's like saying there's nothing that you could have done about it. Yeah, that is a good goal. There is literally no way that is ever being saved. No, Riley's now being a dick, taking the mickey out of my own town. You can do one. We're talking about Grantham Town here, and then literally he's gone and added Chesterfield into the mix out of nowhere. So he's basically trying to twist everything around so that we don't keep going on about him. But also they'll never get into the level that they are. So keep dreaming. And folks, it is RFS 1. Hearts 2. I'll never go to Hearts again, only there to get to Edinburgh. Yeah, because if he's not careful... Yes, he's going to take the mickey out of literally every club going that is around.
Suddenly the body language of the RFS players has changed. Their intent, the momentum is now swinging towards the Latvians. This is where Hearts have to learn to manage the game. Don't give anything else away before half time.
Grantham are shite. He's not admitting that they are, because if they were good, they'll be up fighting up at the top with Stockton and Hebburn, winning games for fun. Oh, he said your mum will be put into a meatball and pizza. But sorry about all this, Cammy, with all trying to and all this. It's just one person starts something, and just trying to defend ourselves. But hey, I apologise to anyone else who's in here.
It's a needless foul. It doesn't need to go as tight as that. He hasn't got a lot of room to work with. And now
He goes,
have been fragile from cross balls and get played.
ah, he's after what you put. Now my regular is going to put WTF. Is that an insult? He's after Riley's insult. Get him, Cammy. Come on, Arts. Defend this. Head injury, folks. Head injury. Well done, ref. Come back when you realise that Grantham are shite. One guy wants me to say congratulations to a mate for coming out gay. I'm gonna say who cares, but congratulations, because I don't mind anyone who is gay, and that's and stuff like that. I just feel a bit weird out by them, but that's just me and how I am. So sorry if anyone feels offended by that, but congratulations, but not really that interested. He put, how old are you two? Oh, but that's one of my regulars, so that's actually quite a normal answer. It's wow, you can definitely tell this Riley is basically a big up when he's only 17. He's putting Devil 10. Because only people that age. I will put my spanner over your mum. Just anything that's not offensive, racist, or anything like that will literally. I'm just saying to it because that's the rules of YouTube. Is they take extremeness to offensive or racism. I'm just saying it for my streaming sake. It goes 100%. Your Covers manager's asshole. Oh, and also, do you want to also say we do us to support a better team than you, which is Chelsea? So you can go and basically kiss your ass good night because you never win the Champions League. Here we go, let's do a poll. And I'm not very good at spelling, so my spelling's all going to be all over the place.
He is trying to protect the ball and he's trying to spin. I think it's more a case of Maresh. A little shoot. Actually hitting Shanklin, it's actually Maresh. As opposed to the other way around.
I'm going to put a better word, rubbish.
Delivery is far too close to Craig Gordon. That'll be a frustration for Victor's Moros. Well taken down by Mackay, and he was clipped by Šimković.
I think there's certainly lots in this first half for Robbie Nielsen to be pleased about. However, there's a little bit of nervousness has creeped in the last 10 minutes. You want to try to eradicate that.
Thank you, Cammy, for helping us out. Because at least you know that we're talking sense.
2 additional minutes starting now. Frustrations from the crowd as another pass goes backwards. There's Kingsley, he's going to have to turn as well.
Guys, we've put this. Yeah. No crying. But the other thing is, if you're not careful, you will get relegated again, and then we'll definitely won't. In your spouting lies. Let's have a look at the fixtures for the weekend while we are here, folks, so we can see what's on for.
The support. Cochrane again. Now Mackay.
I'm just put.
Finished with a flourish. Mackay gets it back from Grant. Shankland.
But that's for something that he started, so it's not really our fault. Yes. Yeah, you're going because you don't like someone saying that your coach rubbish. I have said to me all the time about Chesterfield that we're rubbish, but I know how to try and defend myself, saying that we might end up winning the game because we actually got better players than you, so we know what we're doing. So I know with that club, I know how to stand up for myself, and then sometimes you might get a bit annoyed and like that, but you'll learn to take it on the chin. Chelsea. Because his his actual local club is Grantham.
And in towards Illich, but brilliant tackle from Stephen Kingsley. Had to get him.
Grantham Town's next game is not until November.
Forward.
So we got a bit of a while yet.
An end to
Thank you, Lucky Stars.
what has been a thrilling half of football at Tynecastle.
Grantham Town's next game, you're playing Consett. Good luck. You're going to need it. Because they're above them in the league and actually won more games. And actually, they're at home. And half time, folks, it is Hearts 2, RFS 1. I get upset over like Chesterfield, but that's all big. Yeah, because I. Yeah. They are because, yeah, and here we go. They have played 3 games at home, have won 1, drawn 1, and lost 1 at home. And away, they have played 7, won 2, drawn 4, and have lost 1. But then to compare that to Pontefract have played 8 games at home, have won 4, drawn 3, lost 1, played 3 away, have won 1, drawn 2, and lost none. They're still unbeaten away from home at Ponty. And Grantham have literally have drawn more games than they have won. Hey, I love this one. He said, I'm on subbing. Goodbye forever. No way, I'm so scared. Lol. Bye, have fun. Never been in Europe. Well done, Cameron. And he went, oh, don't hurt me. Oh, do you want some tissues? Let's set the poll, folks. Oh, but now this is a good question, and it is a Chesterfield-based one. It's a Chesterfield-based question, but that is towards myself. Which, have you ever been? And I'll go, yes, because I used to be a season ticket for 3 years. I've seen us and to answer, have you ever been to a Hearts game before? Yes, I actually have, because I lived up there 2001. The last... I'm just answering this quickly. I have been to a Hearts game. The last time Hearts were actually in Europe, in the group stages, I was actually at one of the games in that group stage campaign. And Riley, if you are still there, have you ever been to a game at Stamford Bridge? I've been to see Chelsea. I've been to see Hearts. I've seen Sheffield Wednesday. I've seen Sheffield United because I used to get free tickets because one of my uncles actually worked at the football club, so I can see. I've not been to a Sheffield Wednesday game, but I have been to watch Wednesday play Chesterfield in a League Cup tie, so I can count that. So I have set foot in Hillsborough. Other than Waterlooville, I've been to quite a lot of games with them because I was a season ticket holder for a couple of years. It goes Roma won. My idol won the lap. Balls. I've been Chesterfield versus. Guy, do not remind me of that fixture because my mate will literally, if I say that fixture, will give me a lot of stick. I've been Chesterfield versus Maidenhead. You went to that? But do you want to know what's funny? What's funny is he's a Chesterfield fan himself, but his name is actually Man City FC Best. That's the guy who asked me the question. It's called Man City FC Best. I'm going to Man City versus Leicester. That will cost an absolute arm and a leg. Premier League tickets are expensive these days. Hello, the Crazy Scotsman. And that name. Where's he gone? Oh, yeah, he's gone crying, that's Riley. Now that's it. Oh, you've just reminded me of something now with that. Was it one of time Tyson Fury had a fight and then literally not long after that fight he went to the DJs and stuff? Man City FC Best. My mate's asking, how long have you supported Man City for? The only one you can't. The only team you literally cannot call a glory onto because it's too long of a gap is if you're Man United, because most people now is support because people now that are Manchester United fans would already have seen a lot of success from them. You would have to be born before 92 to basically see Man United when they weren't when they literally were shite. Man City FC Best. We've asked you a question. Can you be polite to actually answer it? It's been polite. How long have you supported Oh, close. Are you ready for this? Have we got an answer for you? Is that Rob Beckett? Rob Beckett's always having this for most times. Do you guys have a drink? Can we have him on the deck? Did someone go and find this clip and put it on YouTube because that will get millions of views for how funny it is. That will get millions of views. Euphoria! Oh, DJ Sammy! What's funny is DJ Sammy is basically our youth. Yep. Here we go. Man City FC Best have been supporting Manchester City since 2008. So actually 2 years before they were actually the team they are today. Here we go. Our Grantham Town shite. 20% no. 20% maybe. 60% yes. I bet I know one thing you're gonna say to me. You want me to keep it on and see what it's like at the end. They are. Yeah. It's like what is it? One thing that is it's like something very similar to that we never thought in our lifetime we would ever see it. It's like Barcelona being in the Championship and now they've been demoted to a secondary league, which is the Europa League. That boy something like that. Said it is the worst football match. What is the worst foot? Okay, actually, it's a good question. What is the worst football match you have been? For trouble, the worst. But he said for trouble, as in like you've been at a ground and then a lot of bad stuff has happened where you're like, I have Chesterfield versus Millwall, League One. I was I wasn't afraid of it. It was just parents want to be protective because they know how the history of Millwall is and the fan base. I was not allowed to go to the game on my own, so I had to get I got my cousin or a friend to go with me. Just for a bit more of a safety, just in case someone just came around and cracked you one on the head. Because you know what Millwall are like, just to go and hit someone. And who else? The other one I have been Chesterfield versus Mansfield, Chesterfield versus Sheffield United, Chesterfield versus Sheffield Wednesday, which is basically derbies. I've been to them and they can be hostile at times, depending on the result at the end of the day. I've also, what else? I wouldn't say this was hostile. I wouldn't say. I won't say this was a bad. The one that I will say because yeah. Yeah, I was just watch. Oh, what is the other game I went to which was mad? It wasn't mad. It was just mad for a scene at the end, which was Chesterfield versus Coventry, where we lost 1-0 to a last minute Wildy from Coventry, and literally fans stormed the pitch, and one guy decided, I'm gonna run on a pitch with a cone on my head. I still remember that because it was random. And the same not the same thing happened in the Millwall game, except that as soon as they got the winning goal, the fans stormed the pitch. That's just Millwall for you. That's most of the worst I've been to. I've not had it when I've gone Stamford Bridge or something like that. I went Man City versus Liverpool in the Champions League. Oh, interesting. I don't think we'll be seeing Riley anytime soon because he doesn't like people spatting lies about his club when he knows that it's fact. Nah, he doesn't. He's just went just because of us saying the truth. That they've hardly won any home games. They've only played 3 games at home and literally have only won 1. Guys, keep on your question in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Here we go. This is going to prove how shite they were. This is gonna prove everyone and him once and for all. This is gonna prove everything. They played 42 games and they lost. They only won 8. I'm just checking, and they lost. They won. Won 8, drawn 10, and they lost 24. And they finished with a goal difference of 36. That was Pond. That was Grantham at the end of last season. They finished with minus 36 goal difference. And they finished the season on 34 points, with the team above them, who also got relegated, finished 10 points ahead of them. And we'll find Ponty's out from last season. We can compare that, and then we'll definitely know.
To repair the early damage in these last few remaining games, but Hearts doing their bit so far.
Yeah, I think we saw the good and the bad of Hearts in that first half. The freedom they played with early on, the fluency, the link-up play. Then they also showed.
Here we go. We're going to find out the difference now. Pony played 38 games, won 13, drawn 4, and lost 19. And you finish with 43 points. So literally, if you win the same league as them, you would finish 10 points above them anyway. This season. Let me check that. I think that they're unbeaten in the league. I think away from home, because they have lost once at home. Yeah, they've only lost 1 game all season. Grantham, I'm going to put together. They've lost 1 at home and 1 away. But they've also drawn 1 at home and they've drawn 4 games away. They've won 1 game at home and 2 games away. So there you go, that proves it. Wow. I never thought I'll be saying this. Grimsby Borough are off the bottom of the league. Bottom of the league at the moment are Tadcaster.
He had one over there, didn't he, that was tipped over the top by Steinbors.
And they have not won a single home game. They've not won a... They won a game? They've actually not won home or away this season. They've only drawn 4 at home and 2 away.
Hearts looking to start the second half the way they did the first. Giannelli and Shankland combining inside 3 minutes to give them that early lead. They roared on to a second.
When's your next Chesterfield game? Live watch on wise. We'll have to wait and see the schedules and whatnot. Hopefully, yeah, because he's now gone crying.
Grant to Smith. Now Halliday saw the danger coming, turned away. Cochrane.
People need to learn just to take banter and take criticism. I've learned. Oh! Nearly 3-1 Hearts there.
taking that away from Ginelli.
Well, it was a touch he certainly needed to make. That's what you want from your wide players. I spoke earlier about Barry Mackay always staying wide. Get in, try and get inside fullbacks, pose them problems. Ginelli almost gets in the end of a good play.
Barry Mackay over to take this corner kick. Short it goes for Keogh. Mackay. Cochrane as they change the angle. Kingsley's after it. Cries of handball, but all that is
Criticises.
I think it was clear from where we are, the last touch go off Nagodinskas. Good ball in from Alex Cochrane. I think all their corner kicks Hearts have tried to take short. I don't believe, obviously, they've got enough height to go and impact this RFS defence.
Keogh. Shurikens. Now jumped up to Panic. Lepushchek. Marish. All the way up to Illich, who holds off Civic. Emerson. Friesen Bickler. Goal scorer for RFS. Panic trying to find the forward run of Vladislav Shurikens.
Yeah, this is the one we were just debating. I mean, I know it's probably hard for referees in real time, but he's looking right at it. Should have been a corner kick, but the game goes on.
It's 4 European defeats in a row at home for Hearts, going back to 2016 and that awful night against Birkirkara. They're looking to change that tonight and to turn around their season. At the moment sitting at 7th in the Premiership. Head up to Dingwall, face Ross County on Saturday, or Sunday rather.
Yeah, they've got a tough
Come on, Arch, you need to get a third now.
I think they've got to go to Ross County, they've got to go to Rangers, of Motherwell at home, they've also Livingston at home, who had another good season. So Robbie Nielsen knows he needs to pick up wins, put in good performances between now and then.
A long trip to Istanbul in between all that as well. It's Başakşehir who conceded their first goals of the campaign this evening in Florence. Well, the flag stays down here. Grant to Cochrane. Now Mackay. Smith. Ginelli might fancy a run. And Marish. Ginelli. Emerson. It's for Illich, who is dealt with well by Civic.
Raised a handful, isn't it, Andrei Illich? Civic's had to use
Oh, Diego Dalot scored for Manchester United.
the round of applause around the stadium for Toby Civic.
Oh, Freiburg are losing
Going to be doing that. I'm not too sure many would have believed you.
to Olympiacos. Olympiacos are shite. They're just scoring goals for fun.
Barry Mackay takes over. Ginelli's made a run. Mackay spotted it. Picked up by Grant on the edge. And it's knocked out.
Oh, come on, Arts.
As the crowd start to get involved again.
Yeah, it's good from George Grant. Look at his positioning. He's gambled on the second balls. He wants to win the ball high up. Just recycles it, puts it back into an area. And although Barry Mackay played the lovely little diagonal, someone has to fill the gap that he leaves, the back post.
Cochrane's corner. It's Keogh back into the danger area. Now Halliday settles for Smith. Takes aim back out to Cochrane, pushing it really nicely for Mackay. Goalkeeper electing to punch Stein Morrison rather dramatic fashion. action when it wasn't really required.
Do you know what? It wasn't required, but it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's just spectacular.
That's going to make a beautiful portrait in his living room.
I mean, he could have just left it and drifts out for a goal kick. Why do that? Let's get people talking about him. We certainly are.
Former Blackpool goalkeeper, Pavel Steinbors. Cochrane this time with the in-swinger. Smith, the last man back. Bar Craig Gordon. Friesenbichler trying to apply some pressure. Chase on for Ginelli. Shirokins did well to get back, and now Jatta. Friesenbichler. Jatta again looking for the cross.
That'll be the last we hear of that goal shite.
Marish.
The one thing you have to say about RFS, good competitors. You know, in their own box are quite...
I know you don't like people like that because it just gets on your nerves.
Absolutely not.
Ginelli.
Just be.
Perhaps Chirokins now over on the left-hand side for Hearts. Cochrane provides the decoy run.
You're not gonna see people like that support teams even lower than Ponty and Grant from saying their shit. They're just gonna be proud to be supporting them, and they'll just take the criticism. Or what I always get told, if you can take it, or are you a man or you're a mouse? So it felt like he's a mouse.
Don't take the safe option. You're in the final third. Be positive. Alex Cochrane stands it up. Just can't get in the end of it. A good play once again by Hearts.
Kingsley beats Alex to it.
You know, just thinking back to the Steinbors dive and cross. It almost reminded me of an outfield player being goals and not knowing what to do with the cross comes in, so just doing something random. Great to watch.
Did that ever occur in your career, Stephen?
No, I was bad enough at the back.
Here's Emerson breaking beyond. Hearts have a man down. Kingsley does enough. It's a corner to...
Oh, they got a man down, man down.
Has got a problem just inside Hearts half.
I think it's Illich that must just catch Michael Smith, but you got to say, well done, Stephen Kingsley. He doesn't give up. He waits for Santana, Emerson Santana, just to take a touch and give him an encouragement to go to ground and make the block. There's the touch there. That last one, he just delays that split second and allows Kingsley to make a vital interception.
Michael Smith had to come off at the weekend in that incredible game against Celtic.
Thought he might have had a strap on his right wrist tonight. The ball almost broke it. Saturday didn't have a head off it.
Šimković. Take the corner for RFS. Michael Smith trying to get back on, but Hearts are going to have to wait. Šimković. Not in a hurry, but now takes it, and Ginelli gets there ahead of Panic. Back out to Šimković though, and Michael Smith still not allowed to come back on. He's being held up by the referee. Marish with the curling delivery and the header guided wide. Hearts fans don't like it.
Yeah, I think in the referee's defence, if Michael Smith comes on, he can make a tackle. You know, the ball's on that side of the play. Hearts eventually do well in the clear. There's a couple of big headers. Alex Cochrane had one, Josh Ginelli had another one. That will please Robbie Nielsen. now winning the first contact.
Another goal conceded by Hearts. It's just 2 clean sheets in 19 games this season, but crucially leading. Defensive unit has been obliterated by injury. Jata. Emerson. Well, coming up tomorrow on BT Sport.
Oh,
Football extra.
I just think that's hilarious.
Cameo from yourself, Stephen.
I was going to say, Roy, you might see a few familiar faces, and I'm not talking about Ali, Chris, and Emma. We've got a special guest tomorrow as well, so.
I can't believe someone can't take criticism.
Now Mackay, Hearts flowing forward, looking for number 3. It's Mackay.
You're on FIFA?
Jata, and a Hearts corner kick.
That's where I want Barry Mackay, being positive, taking on Saracens, committing defenders.
As soon as this is over, I'll be going to try and see if I can finish that Foundations player off.
Just needs to trust himself more, back himself more, Barry Mackay, and stay high.
Mackay thinking about the short one. 10th corner of the game. Both these sides had only had 10 corners each in the previous 4 games. The lowest in the competition. Illich, he wins it well. Emerson, Friesenbichler, strikes it with power, and how
RFS have just hit the post.
that was Shipkovic. Well, Friesenbichler inches away from a second stunner.
When you consider his goal was with his right foot, a half volley. This one's with his left foot. Look at the power he generates. Really, Gordon doesn't get anywhere near. It's bending away from him, moving in the air. Big let off for Hearts. And just another little reminder, you can't shake this RFS side off.
Ginelli out to Mackay, just looking to take that high ball in his stride. In comes Halliday to help out. Keogh out to Mackay. Back it comes to the German midfielder. Signed from Heracles over the summer. Kingsley, RFS pushing the press button. Here comes Keogh. Smith is wide. Looks to squeeze it through a gap that wasn't there. Friesenbichler.
Thank you, folks, for the 2 likes. I highly appreciate it, folks.
Just a little bit restless, the Hearts fans. There's no doubt they're taking their nervousness and frustrations onto the pitch, and it's sometimes just affecting the players' decision making.
Oh, what a kid. He can't take criticism. Cry baby kid. I just think that's hilarious what he said. I'm gonna take your mum on a date. You're very good at banter. You're very good at banter or having a very good comeback. Yeah, and Luke's worse for it because he just did it to the point where we want to grab him, get our fist, and put it right at his face. But what makes it annoying for me that's known him nearly 20 years, it was a lot. The older he's got, the worse he's got.
He goes short, spins wrong. He catches Mares out, but what a first touch. And his second one was almost as good. Really,
That would have been an absolute crazy goal.
into the far corner. Steinborg's really good save, but terrific wing play.
Thank you very much for letting me know, Cammy. It is apparently 2-0 Manchester United, Marcus Rashford.
Steinborg gets it right as Connor Smith comes on for George Grant.
But there's still one hurdle that Manchester United have forgotten. As long as Real Sociedad keep winning, Real Sociedad will go through, and Man United will have to go through the playoffs. Which potentially they could be facing. They could be facing Barcelona. I think it's what's number one in their group. There are some big teams in it this year. Next, yeah, they could be. There could be AC. There potentially could be AC Milan in it, or RB Salzburg, which are still two big sides from our group. And it looks more than likely they could be Ajax going in, which they've got some big teams going in, and like Benfica. The thing that you said to me yesterday has finally come to light. You said you've already heard Marcus Rashford scoring with his head. His goal tonight, what he scored with his head.
Cochrane has just moved into a central position in that.
And that's a rarity. Marcus Rashford never uses his head for scoring.
Regular switch with Stephen Kingsley. It looks like it at the moment.
I wasn't sure initially, maybe just if Stephen Kingsley was caught out of position, he was falling in, but it could be a little tactical change.
But sometimes it can be it might be due to the type of delivery that Luke Shaw gave to him, because he's saying he clipped the ball into the box that would have been up in the air for him, so he would have to have gone for a header anyway.
Played every minute of these group stages. And now it's into Illich. Simic trying to hold him off and does really, really well. Illich looked to have got the better of him, but Simic got back crucially.
You know what? Top class defender initially.
Roma are now 2-1 up. And it's an own goal.
Got the better of him, but it's all about time. It's about not panicking and making a rash decision. Stood his ground, a great interception.
Kingsley trying to continue. He wants the ball and gets it. Heavy touch. Mackay has it now, and
How are Roma winning
forward to Smith.
when it looks like Jose Mourinho's playing the kids? Mourinho's playing the kids and they're still winning.
That for him is the injury.
That's why Mourinho's a genius.
Robbie Nielsen just cannot catch a break with his defenders at the moment.
Well, that was the one Jude
Oh, great. Hearts have got another defender injured.
looked really strong with his left foot.
If you're not careful, Robbie Nielsen, you're going to be without any defenders that are even fit.
Possession initially. You're right, this is a blow. Stephen Kingsley. Hamstring ties up. You know it immediately as a player. There's a lot of hamstring injuries in Hearts. Rob will have to look at something, but it's just not right.
I understand it happening in the Premier League because there's a World Cup coming up. I expect you expect people are going to get injuries coming left, right and centre due to the amount of games they're playing.
Captain Tomasz Szymkiewicz on in his
Yeah, and a lot. Yeah, because Michael Smith just got injured and he's the Northern Ireland international.
also Jovan Lalukin is
Most of their defence is mostly British anyway, but they'll never make it.
and Lewis Nielsen
Oh no,
in his place.
no!
It's a short bench as well.
Oh, they're playing Lewis Nielsen, the guy who I can't stand. Because last time he played, he got himself sent off. The guy's a twonk. Thank God the World Cup is coming up because we have a few back. But you look like you're a bit cooled up on Hearts more than me. Are any actual players for Hearts actually going to the World Cup? If there isn't any of them going to the World Cup, then the players shouldn't really all be getting injured left, right and centre. Because basically for the Scottish League, it's like a normal season.
Long looking for Emerson. Michael Smith deals with him.
Yeah, they've kept him reasonably quiet tonight, Emerson, haven't they? He was the one player when I watched him against Linfield in the playoff round over in Belfast. Caught the eye.
One of my mates get thinking, is this Nielsen related to the manager? I do not think so.
And it does come all the way through. Illich with the header. Gordon alert.
Yeah, and he had to be. I don't know if Andy Halliday puts Lewis Nielsen off a little bit. Maybe he thinks he's going to win the header. He just allows Illich to get across him. Warning signs are there for Hearts.
Down goes Keogh to win the easy free kick. Coming up at the weekend in the English Premier League on Saturday, it's
Leicester versus Manchester City.
From 11:30 on BT Sport 1 and Ultimate, and matchday 6 in the Europa Conference League sees Hearts head to Istanbul to face Başakşehir on Thursday. Programme starts at 3 o'clock, BT Sport 3. Keogh and Michael Smith manages to find Shankland. Put towards the back.
You mean the player that like shanking the ball? Okay, Shankland.
Great feet wasn't it by Lawrence Shankland once again in a tight area. Manages to get it at his feet, manipulate it. Look at Barry Mackay, get in at the back post. That's where you get goals. Look at Leo Labana at Celtic. How often does he get inside full backs and get his name in the score sheet?
Short it goes for Mackay to Cochrane. Now Halliday. Ginelli. Time and space to deliver it. Got a touch on the cross. And Panic commands the clearance. Ginelli again though. Halliday. Mackay. Shankland is in there!
Oh!
And it comes out to
How on earth has Shankland hit the post?
Hearts so close to a third.
Look at Shankland. The minute Barry Mackay picks up the ball, he's looking.
Oh my God! You literally had a free header and you still hit the freaking
He
post.
knows the space. He knows that the ball's right. He can get in there.
Oh my God!
When the ball comes back to Lewis Nielsen, it's probably the finish you expect from the centre half. Just lacked a little bit of composure, but Lawrence Shankland once again at times goes missing in the game, bolts into the box, comes alive.
So alteration in the middle of the park for RFS as Alfaseni Jata goes off and Tomislav Šarić comes on, the Croatian. He's played in Italy with Parma and Crotone.
Come on, Hearts.
Clearly the aspect of the play that will overly please Robbie Nielsen is the number of chances they've created, the sharpness it had in the final third. They look like a team who can score goals again.
Barry Mackay doing his defensive duties well. It's been a long season for RFS. They go from March to November. They've just got 3 games left of their domestic championship, and Victor Moros has been talking about his players feeling fatigued. They took a hit mentally with that cup final defeat last week, but they did bounce back at the weekend with a 4-0 win over Supernova. The push check forward. Halliday with the header, and he just limping a little after he landed.
Come on, Hearts.
So to Halliday running freely now. Emerson. Well, a neat turn it was by Jujins. Mackay goes down. There's a yellow card coming out as well.
I think it's Susans, isn't it? Lovely play by Barry Mackay. Gets a little bit of luck off Lalakut. It just takes the ball away from Susans.
Artur Jujins just on. Experienced Latvian international. Well, these goals are what separates the sides. Lawrence Shankland after 3 minutes, and it started so well for Hearts. Andy Halliday with a deflected effort, making it 2-0. What about this for the strike to get RFS back in it from Kevin Friesenbichler? He also hit the underside of the bar beyond Craig Gordon. But Hearts hanging on to their 2-1 lead with quarter of an hour to go as Barry Mackay is the next to receive attention.
Yeah, just thinking about the Friesenbichler goal. If you're going to shoot from 25 yards against Scotland's #1, and it better be a good one. And it absolutely was.
Well, he's done it twice, to be fair. Obviously, got it in his locker.
We've got 14-15 minutes to go, and that won't be the Hearts players' minds, but I can imagine the board will be thinking about the €500,000 that could potentially be getting into the pot.
Thank you, Cammy, for letting me know about that result.
That's getting more and more valuable every day.
Gotta pick your moment, Roy.
Here's Ginnelly. Smith. Shankland. Cochrane. Mackay. Cochrane goes for the return, and it clips his heels.
I think there's lots of players in the maroon jersey tonight have played
Okay, thank you very much.
the way we expect them to play. Josh Ginnelly's been good, Shankland's been good, Andy Halliday's been really, competitive in midfield, industrious in his work. Alex Cochrane consistent. Toby Civic probably overachieved what the Hearts fans expect, so hopefully it's a sign of good things to come.
Here's Civic. Crowd still want more though. Nielsen's going to come under pressure here. Friesenbichler sensed the opportunity. Nielsen did well though. Now Connor Smith gets turned. Shankland wants it early. Does come to Hearts number 9. Mackay. Smith again. Mackay again. Halliday encouraged to shoot, but opting for...
Come on, Hearts, get a third, you absolute ooze.
Cochrane tries to return it. Break could be on for RFS here as they look to hit Illich early. Civic goes shoulder to shoulder with him, waits for his moment, and just steals the ball away with ease.
You know, I love to hear that, I really do, because he's had his doubters, he's had his critics, Toby Civic, and I don't want to go early because there's still 12 minutes to go, but he hasn't put a foot wrong tonight. He's been absolutely top class, showed great composure, great understanding, and reading it again.
Ginnelly.
Oh!
Now Smith. Well, when Lawrence Shanklin gets space like that in the 18-yard box, you expect the net to burst.
It's the first place you look, isn't it? The minute he lifts his head and gets a free shot at goal, you think goal. But I have to say, sometimes crowds can have a negative effect on your team, but the Hearts fans have got a real positive impact in this.
Oh!
Šarić looking for Ilić. Civic again, continuing his fine performance.
You know you've done something right, Roy, when the fans are singing your name, and he deserves it tonight.
Here comes Shanklin. Getting back was Mares now. Followed by Yaganiskins. Šarić.
Oh, Man United 3-0 up.
Jujins. Ethan Bickler.
Oh, great. See! That's scored. And that guy doesn't get any of my respect. You don't leave a game at before full time and leave the stadium, you git.
RFS, he'll replace the goal scorer, Evan Bickler. What a goal it was at the end of his evening. Dennis Rackles, the former Reading man, comes on.
That's his big moment. Absolutely best goal of the night by far. Wonderful strike. And you said it could have been a glorious double, but for the crossbar.
Go on, Hearts.
In behind.
Go on. Yes! No!
Well, he just maybe looked to take the touch when perhaps.
Why did the extra
was on.
fucking touch?
Emerson goes down, but RFS continued. Jujins with the one out to Blalukin.
Cammy Smith. Certainly had a chance. Josh Janelli, I've got to say, has been very good tonight also. Great running power, good composure in the final third. And if Robbie Nielsen can just keep him fit, he'll be a big player for Hearts for the rest of the season. There's a shout for a handball. Not too sure there's enough lot you can do about it.
Yeah, Johan Blalukin, I don't think in any way that was intentional. It's Keogh. Janelli with space now to drive. He awaits the arrival of Michael Smith. But Janelli now feeds it to the Northern Irishman.
Go on. Ah!
It's Ilić, RFS's top scorer this season. Emerson out to the Serbian again. Once more, Civic gets the better of the danger man for the Latvian champions.
There's just some nights as a player, no matter what you do comes off. And Toby Civic has had one of those nights. He's been perfect so far.
Ilić again, Janelli coming blindside.
He won't want the game to end. He'll just want to keep doing his stuff. He'll be enjoying the atmosphere around the place. Still a bit of work to do. 7 or 8 minutes to go, plus added on time. Hearts want to make sure they finish tonight with 3 points.
Enjoying a touch of the ball. A memorable night so far in Gorgie for those Hearts supporters. Emerson. Rackles. Jujins.
Well done.
Janelli tracks back, ensuring that Šarić couldn't get there. A nervy finish Hearts just with that one goal cushion. Peter Marish, the RFS fans believing that they could take a point from Edinburgh this evening. Shankland's unable to find Mackay. Vlalukin to the back post, and the flag does go on as it was flicked on by Panic.
Yeah, slight concern for Hearts there in the diagonal ball. Alex Cochrane was out number 2 on 1. Got away with it in the end, but always just talk about second phase of a set play. Make sure you stay with your man. The atmosphere is terrific tonight. It's been really good from the off. And the Hearts players have certainly responded to it.
Well, the third home match day for Hearts, and the fans savouring every moment of it. Will be a double change now as Ewan Henderson and Alan Forrest look to come on for the final 5 minutes. Barry Mackay will make way. And Hearts have a free kick, 30 yards from goal. They can now make those changes. Or perhaps waiting for the free kick to come first.
Lewis Nielsen just gives Hearts another target player in this position. Talk about pride, you talk about passion, away. There's it right there.
Shanklin rolls it short now, gets it back.
Ah.
Mackay comes off the referee again, but the intended target was Halliday, and it dropped that way in any case. Cochrane away from Rackles.
Ah, stupid ball.
Emerson now on the break in RFS, committing more and more players forward. And taking points from the home game against Bishakshir here. They took a point in Florence as well. Ginelli is fouled, and that will just ease a little bit of the pressure.
Yeah, he's done his defensive duties as well, hasn't he, Josh Ginelli? It's not been one-way traffic for him.
And Hearts can take the opportunity as well to make the alteration as Barry Mackay heads on. And to be replaced by Alan Forrest, Barry scored the 93rd minute in Riga to make the point safe on match day 2. And the other change, we'll see Josh Ginelli head off, and it's Ewan Henderson who comes on. His third sub-appearance in the Europa Conference League. Forward, they've actually sent Lipuschek to play as a centre forward. That might leave a space behind as Henderson felt the shoulder in his back from Panic. It was a risky challenge. Nice 1-2 with Shanklin and Henderson.
Ah.
Saw the headlines.
Oh, it promised so much, didn't it? And delivered very little in the end. But great energy, great dynamism from Ewan Henderson. Unfortunately, Strike couldn't match the build-up play.
allowed Mares to get a toe in. As you know, you mentioned that Linfield game in qualification for the Conference League, and RFS know how to leave it late over the two legs, and that one they scored 3 dramatic late goals, eventually going through on penalties. Illich, and to the back post. Lipperschek had remained forward.
Yeah, there was scramble a little bit. RFS were screaming for a free kick when Lewis Nielsen foiled Illich at the edge of the box. Thankfully, it lands at the head of Lipperschek. He tries to put it back across goal, completely misjudges it, and the Hearts fans and players can breathe a sigh of relief.
Well, there's to be 4 additional minutes. Hearts look to hang on for their second group stage win of the campaign. Up goes Keogh. Rackles, well, storming forward. Vlalukin. No free kick, and Henderson can't hang on to it either. Long it goes, Mares. Plenty of bodies up there. Forrest, under pressure from Mares. Bit of desperation about the stoppage time here. RFS would love to take a point. That's a nice touch from Šarić. In from Mares. Well, it will be an RFS free kick for the handball.
Look, it's Michael Smith. He gets out trying to stop the cross from Mares. The referee was right on it. He's obviously watched the game at the weekend. He's fully aware. Michael Smith's arm action. And it's a free kick.
No need for VAR this evening. Peter Mares. Chip defender to take this with his left foot. Hawks desperate to hang on. And they like the sight of that. So overhit by Mares. Nielsen can't get there though.
Get out!
Lipperschek had it in the box. Now here goes Henderson. Well, that.
Yep, he's off. Red card, bye bye.
Vitalis Yerkadiskins heads off in stoppage time, and with that, RFS's hopes may just have evaporated. That's cynical.
It's cynical, and some people call it professional foul, but no attempt to play the ball. Danger and the safety of an opponent. Absolutely, he goes high. Serious foul play. He goes up the tunnel. And just before that, Lewis Nielsen was caught swinging from the cross ball into the box. You always talk about set plays, not always about the first ball, it's about the second one, but that's as clear as you can get. Absolutely takes him out around the knee. That's a clear red card all day long.
Vitalis Yerkadiskins is off. Ewan Henderson back up and running, not too freely, but Parks have another minute to see out. Gordon. Vlalukin sent back a few extra yards. Now up.
Hope you've enjoyed the stream.
Civic was backtracking, made the header tricky.
Now I'm just saying, someone hope you've enjoyed the stream because he just put bye because it's near the end of the game and he's gone. And I just said, I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Listen to him avoiding the good tonight. Winning a game, of course, not expected to win. Lots of positives. A A real connection between the players and supporters once again. I said earlier on, this has to be the game that kicks them on. Certainly short term and then long term, so they can be back here next year playing European group football once again.
Well, and the disappointment pre-match of Fiorentina getting the 3 points hasn't taken the enthusiasm out of tonight.
Game! Finally won a game in Europe. It took about a bloody long time.
And boy, did Robbie Nielsen's men need that.
Full time, folks. Hearts 2, RFS 1. Like, subscribe to the notification, get the post. And alright, I'll see you guys next time I do a live watch.